us. Let's bring you some more of the state's political news. The AIA-DMK's General Council meeting took place at Vanagaram today, and the Queen Bee revealed that a decision on the alliances will be taken soon and that the talks with more than a single party are on. She also went over to condemn the DMK regime for its various other inefficiencies in providing food relief to people living in flood-hit areas. Apart from discussing alliance, Amma has lashed out at the ruling party and said that the tourist spectrum scam has brought a great deal of shame to the state in the eyes of the world. Jayalalitha has also affirmed that her demand for the JPC probe stood.
Our demand for a JPC stands, and if the Supreme Court orders an independent investigation, we welcome that also.
And our senior correspondent Peer Muhammad joined us from Vanagaram and told us that the numbers and the names may already be on Amma's desk.
The ADMK General Council's all the resolutions have been aimed at the DMK regime and its failures. In fact, there was no mention of the sender or there was no condemnation of the sender in particular in any of the resolutions. That points to already the ADMK has been in virtues with the Congress, also with the DMDK. Jayalalitha also pointed to the party cadres that she has been in talks with the more than one political parties in the state, and things will be finalized, particularly on seat sharing, and the alliance will be decided very soon. That is what she told the party cadres. And she has in fact told the party cadres to be patient if they have to concede more seats in the seat sharing arrangement with the alliance partners. That is a clear indication that she will be accommodating more than one parties which are not currently with her.
Well, in other news, banking on lessons learned from the recent Bihar polls, the Chief Election Commissioner has announced strict measures to curb instances of money distribution, one of which includes a mandate that every candidate should have a separate account for election expenses, which will be monitored by expenditure observers who will assess whether or not the cash flows are accounted for. Money for votes was a concern that all the political parties put forward to the Election Commission.
Well, almost every political party has their own TV channel, and since those who do not have channels have to stop their campaign at 10 o'clock. But through the TV channels, the campaign goes on. How to create a level playing field, this is an issue which they have raised to us, and we'll examine what are the steps which we can legally take. As I said, we had, for the first time, we implemented very new and detailed guidelines in Bihar, where I've mentioned some of the highlights to you, like a separate bank account from which election expenditure will be incurred, so expenditure observers, expenditure micro observers, video surveillance teams, shadow registers. Even in fact in Bihar we came across 86 cases of paid news when notices were given.
Well, the elections in the state come at a time when 4 other states, namely West Bengal, Assam, Kerala and the Union Territory of Puducherry, go to polls. The poll schedule for these states will be a deciding factor on whether or not a single-phased election will be held here in Tamil Nadu. The CEC, S.Y. Qureshi, said that the common demand voiced by all the political parties was under consideration, but he also made it clear that even in the case of a single-phased poll, the results cannot be released in 3 days as the ruling government had demanded, but will be released along with the election results of the other states that go to the polls.
ஒரே நாளில் நடத்தப்பட வேண்டும் என்பதுதான் எங்களுடைய அங்கே வேண்டுகோளாகவும் நாங்கள் வைத்திருக்கின்றோம். மின்னணுவில் பல்வேறு தவறுகள் நடப்பதை ஏற்கனவே மாண்புமிகு அம்மா அவர்கள் சுட்டிக்காட்டி அறிக்கையின் மூலம் சொல்லியிருக்கின்றார் என்ற வருத்தையும் சொல்லி பேலட் பேப்பர் முறை கொண்டு வரப்பட வேண்டும் என்ற கருத்தினையும் நாங்கள் அங்கே கொடுத்திருக்கிறோம்.
தமிழ்நாட்டில் ஒரே நாளில் தேர்தல் நடத்த வேண்டும் என்று வலியுறுத்தியிருக்கிறோம். தேர்தல் ஜனநாயக முறையில் அமைதியாகவும் சிறப்பாக நடைபெறுவதற்கு அனைத்து நடவடிக்கைகளையும் தேர்தல் ஆணையம் மேற்கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்றும் தெரிவித்திருக்கிறோம்.
And our reporter Christy Abraham spoke to us earlier about the warnings and the considerations that came out of the CEC's meet today.
The election commission is coming down hard on any political party that is involving itself with money distribution or buying votes for money. The reason being that this has been prevalent in polls before in Tamil Nadu, and this is something that all the political parties have voiced as a concern. Well, what they have planned out, as you've said, is that every candidate will be expected to have a single account maintained in order to run their expenses for the elections. Now, expenditure observers will be monitoring these accounts. There will be visual monitors on these accounts. Also, they will be looking at whether or not the amount spent on election expenses is coming from these accounts. That is one of the important things to be looked at over there. Another thing is about paid news. Another concern was that was put forward by a particular party, namely the BJP, was the fact that most of the political parties in Tamil Nadu have a media vehicle of their own, especially television channels, which go on with their political campaigns even after 10 o'clock. Now, that is something that has to be curbed. And the CEC has said that they will be looking at curbing that as well, at least putting a mechanism wherein there will be some stop to the campaigning post 10 p.m. Another thing that was a very crucial point that was raised was the fact that Latika Saran, the current DGP of Tamil Nadu, be removed, or at least her supervision be removed from the assembly polls in 2011. Now, the CEC has taken note of that as well and will be taking some action into it.
This is News Tonight on NDTV Hindu. Still ahead on the bulletin, from being houseful to the blockbusters, did Munni and the name whose name was Khan make it to the top 5?